No boats were delayed in the making of this episode.
We finally got some snow. What's going on? Oh, there's Jeremy. Someone's a little excited about the snow. What are you doing, Jeremy?
Last time on Sunsation Nation.
All right, you gonna give Kyle a call? Ask him.
Yeah.
Aaron, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. I'm trying to find out what's going on with these Mercs, these S's. What do you think? Are they going to work on this boat?
Yeah, we definitely want to do testing. I mean, being that there's only that one series of props available for that motor, there was some concern from the Merc rep about the level of performance that our boats kind of hold themselves to. They're not as performance-based, so they're worried about the speed that we run. We'll find out soon. We need to get that thing on the water before it freezes over.
Yeah, let's cross our fingers on that. Otherwise, we're going to have to travel south, buddy.
Be ready for anything.
Steve, what is this?
I think this is a new prop for the V10s.
We just got it?
Yeah, it just came in.
Kyle, come look at this massive prop. This thing is huge. Have you seen this thing? Steve says this is for the 400.
400 what?
The new V10.
This thing weighs 40 pounds. I'm gonna go grab Aaron.
All right.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Ford motor, but... Was that a freighter prop? Holy. Is this for the new 400S?
That's what they say.
Let me see the hub. Look at just the hub.
I like the hub design. This is going to be an issue. What's the rotating weight? Grab the scale. I bet this thing's,
So that's the Bravo one.
13.5 pounds, what we currently run.
Okay.
It's almost
This
half.
behemoth on there.
Almost double. Holy
Oh,
cow, it almost is. With
it
the
is
hub, I
about
bet
double.
it is double.
Yeah.
That does not look like a performance prop to me. If I still had my fly bridge, this would work good on it, but...
Does this make your confidence level that this engine's gonna work go higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower at this point. You know, I don't even think it's worth trying it at this point.
I would say anybody that knows Sunsation knows that, I mean, this is our history. So I know we built center consoles, but they're still performance center consoles. So, you know, if that worked for Boston Whaler or someone else, I could say, okay, but we're not the same builder. We're not selling the same product.
Sunsation Powerboats, setting the standard in performance and luxury lifestyles. For today's powerboat enthusiasts.
So, David, I always was fearful that this would happen. Your numbers would go up, other boating companies would go down, and people would say, you know what, I'm not going to own Brunswick because the boating industry is faltering.
We have some really important parts to our businesses, including the boat business, but our engine business, which has gained tremendous amounts of market share, more than 500 basis points in high horsepower share in the US just in the last year.
What we're seeing now is it seems like they're making a shift. Merc and Merc Racing, to me, was always like a little bit of a confusion because they both had a 400. One of them would be a couple 100 RPM higher, a little bit better performance, where it seems like now instead of having the same motor and calling it a racing, they're going different directions. You know, we had heard rumors that the motor should be good up to maybe 80 miles an hour, which would work for us.
Yeah.
And then there was kind of quiet talks about, well, maybe 75. And then the latest feedback, they're seeing considerable lift at 70 miles an hour and possibly even like prop cavitation because of the size of the gear case.
What are we gonna do? Because we already have boats sold with this motor. Like, how do I even handle that with the salespeople?
I mean, we need to look out for the customer. The last thing I want to do is sell them a boat with a bigger motor with gear speed or gear case limitations as far as top end speed. You know, if we know that it's not going to be the best scenario for our boat, it's not going to give you the best handling, performance, speed, then we need to make that decision to what is best. It's not always about looks or what's new, it's what works. I mean, until something else comes out as a better alternative, or we have more data down the road, or they change the gear case and maybe do a high performance lower on a Merc standard 400S. I think right now we have to just say that we're not going to offer it.
We don't want to make our boats unsafe is the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, Paul, here's what we're gonna do. I know these guys know how to build boats and their knowledge of building boats is very good, but let's see how much they really know about the company. Okay. Some trivia questions that we have for them. If they get the right answer, we'll pay them off.
If they get it wrong, can we ask them to go home for the day?
No, they gotta work
They gotta finish the boat?
Overtime. Oh,
Thank you. I see some victims in front of me now.
just for a couple minutes, we got some questions to ask you guys. We know you know a lot about building boats and how it is. We wanna know a little bit about how much you guys know about the company. And they'll get paid. You get a
There's no guarantee.
no guarantee.
I might keep your money. What year was the company established?
1982.
Yeah.
You got it, right on.
How many boats were at the Sunrun last year?
Come on, you guys were there. How many?
39. What was the first model that Sunsation built out of a garage?
Sunburn 16.
Sunburn 16. I brought my own prize, and it's sort of like not a prize. I brought you McDonald's coupons, so you won't be working after lunch. You'll be sick.
Nice hookup, Paul. Nice hookup.
Trade them.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna.
Which one was the most dedicated employee? He didn't even put his roller down. Look at that. You guys are just standing. You guys union or something? And look at.
Mitch, can we build more 228s or more 32s? Sport boats.
More 32s.
More 32s. Okay, good job. For all your hard work, you get $5, but because you got 2 rollers in your hand, I'll keep it. Thank you very much. What year was the company established? 81, 82. We got
right here. No,
you
we got 82.
You got 82?
It. 1980.
How did you know
You know
that?
why? You were doing math in your head.
How many days have we gone without an injury? There's a light up sign. I actually don't know. Hold on. Shut up.
Shouldn't you know the answer in advance?
Hold on. I got the answer.
How many days did we go without an accident?
546.
Did you notice that nobody quit working here, but the deck crew, everybody quit working but one? We got a dedicated team here.
We are using this to figure out who gets a raise this year, so you're all looking good. What was the first Sunsation model created? What? Sunburn what?
What size?
You already said it and you couldn't just copy the answer? That's how you got through high school. You always copied off the guy to the right of you. How many 32 CCXs have we built to date?
4.
There it is.
Yeah!
174.
That is good. How many employees work here?
49.
That's it. Dead on.
How many days did we go without an injury? This one is like wrong. There's a light up sign right there. What?
How many?
One more.
It's 545.
You're the closest, 546. How many speakers are in a 32 CCX?
8.
Wrong.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, you guys, you did okay. And whoever wants to come fight for the $5, we actually ran out of
That was
$5.
my 5.
I don't know if I want to talk to him about it. He's put so much work in.
I know.
It might hurt his feelings.
Yeah, let's see what he's got.
I want a boat ride this year, so we got to make sure he gets it done.
We'll see how he's doing.
How's the boat project going? Is it going to be ready?
It's gonna be ready, but I need a lot more work to do here.
April 1st, we're going to have the radio on and we're going to take it for a test run.
And that's what I'm shooting for. I think that'd be pretty cool.
You know what I enjoyed the most? Seeing you go back into the ramp and you're by yourself. I said, can I help you? You said, no, I got this. I do it all the time. And you put the boat in, you park your vehicle, you hop in your boat, and you just roost your tail.
One-man crew. Yeah, one-man crew.
You can make a lot of money teaching other people at the boat ramp how to do that.
You did it better by yourself.
Learn this lesson well, my friend. There's a time to rejoice and lament, and every season will find an end. All will fade and be made new again. Standing on the rocks.
There's 3 or 4 guys at Sunsation who are restoring old Sunsation sport boats. Brad,
Pretty sweet.
what do we got here?
This is side combing pieces for the sides of my boat. I think they came out pretty damn cool.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
that
all
varsity lettering right
Yeah,
there.
all embroidered.
That's nice.
They replaced all the wood.
That's awesome. Yeah, let's go see it. Is that a lamb? What is that?
Goats.
Goats?
Yeah, there's 2 goats in there.
Goats. All right, let's see this beauty. This ain't the Aggressor. Where's it at? Is this all parts of your boat?
Yeah, yep, got my engine here. My drive, I'm starting to sand that down.
I thought you were just doing some like minor things. You got it. Where's the rest of it?
Yeah, I kind of got out of control here.
Are you even gonna have anything to show us?
Not really, I mean, just random stuff, fiberglass, exhaust.
Did you realize this boat was completely
Look,
torn apart?
Check this out.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know how I felt about the cursive, but
it's kind of retro though.
Once it's in the boat, it'll look good. I gotta put this somewhere where mice aren't gonna get it.
Or peacocks, or
I come back and
sheep,
it's
or
all tore up
goats.
from mice.
I thought you were showing us a boat, and you just showed us a bunch of pieces of a boat, so. Security locked. Can't let anyone see this. Oh my God. Brad, what
Yeah,
are
I got a lot
you
going
doing?
on here.
This boat was running every day last summer, and now it's a shell.
I have a huge parts list of things that I need to do here. No, it's just a random. I just did it for a video. How would this thing look with a 32 hardtop on it? It would look different. I don't think it would look good. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot going on, but it's pretty straightforward. I'm kind of just sanding everything. Didn't have to do any of this. I took my windshield off and I was like, man, well, since the windshield's off, I might as well make myself a lot more work. I only working on it on the weekends, so I have maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 solid weeks of working on it, so it's coming along pretty well. That's all re-gelled, and yeah, I'm gonna sand all this. I have tape lines here to where you won't see a transition.
What happens if it doesn't get done, Brad?
Oh, it's getting done. I'm pretty motivated here. But May is kind of my deadline I'm making for myself. It looks like there's a lot going on, but really
there is.
Thinking about it, there is still a lot going on.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you, so we're gonna leave you to it, and we're gonna check back in maybe in a month, maybe in 2 months, and see where you're at. Good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're gonna need it.
Next time on Sunsation Nation.
What's up, Matt?
Hey Ryan, how you doing?
Good, man. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. So yeah, boat shows next week. We've got PBC will be down there, so we're gonna have our newest 40 CCX we just delivered down there, available for sea trials, and we'll have 2 32 CCXs down there as well. But I'm just curious, what's going to be new? What should we find?
There is a Miami Boat Show party this year. It's being produced by the Florida Powerboat Club and Speed on the Water. And the presenting sponsor for that is Doug Wright Powerboats. And that is by invitation only, because we can only accommodate 300 guests. But if you find me at the show, there's a good chance I'm going to have an invitation on me that I can give you.
That's awesome. So I can count on getting an invite when I run into you then.
Oh, you're already on the list.